in the first slide. Tell me in the comment section so far what has resonated with you. What were your aha moments? What echoed in deep to your soul? Tell me in the comment section while we move on to the next thing and we can wrap this up. I'm looking, oh my goodness, no way. I'm hoping that we can finish by 1 at least. So tell me, guys, in the comment section, what did you grab in the slides? There's a trend in this decade. Yes, sis, you have to be fast to walk through it. Okay. What I can receive only with the God to always write down ideas. Okay, guys, come on, guys. This is just 3 persons. Who else? What did you grab? Smart goals are 2012 now. There is more effective from the word of God. Yes, sis. Yes. Okay, so who else? This is just 4. Always have a journal to put down your visions. Yes, the God factor is necessary for the 21st century. Yes, sis. Cannot be overemphasized. Spiritual, which is deliberate. Yes, sis. I like the way you coined that. Rema. Intentionality is key in your spiritual life. Yes, sis. Yes, you're totally right. Who else, guys? We are 44 on the calls. Avoid shows the need for creation. Yes, sis. Fellowship with God helps birth the goal. I like the way you guys put it. Remember, at this point of nothing, I can create. Journal is now my friend. Yes, sis. Like, I literally have one everywhere I go. Lack is an opportunity for creation. I like the way you guys are putting it. Awesome. Anything you need, anytime you see nothing is an opportunity to create. Yes. Anytime you see, you can just put that. If you can just put that in the. If you can just take a screenshot of these, a state of nothing is a fatal state. Yes. You can take these. We can just have them as as quotes, from this session. Come on. All right, guys. So can you see my slide? The next thing says goals. So you see, your relationship with God controls your work relationship and everything. True. So yeah, the next thing here says goals. The next pillar, smart is not the way to write goals. Okay. I didn't say that, guys, but it's okay. Make no move without spiritual backing. Lack is an opportunity for creativity. Lack is a potential. Yes. Awesome. That means you were with me, guys. We are all together. Thank you so much, guys. Backs up every other. The God factor backs up every other skills. I mean, as in, is backed by my creative intelligence, backed by spirituality. That's 2023. Seriously, that's 2023 for you. It's a skill. Cannot say it enough. All right, guys. So let's move. So the next pillar, backbone, the next foundation of your life is goals, right? So I realized, and this is my quote, that how I defined goals as daily envisioned steps or actions taken with deliberate intent to attain a positive desired outcome. Okay. So goals aren't list of plans you write and lock in a book. How many of you have been there? Be sincere with me, be honest with me. You have been there, guys. Let me know. Master Mio. Okay, blessing. We cannot be only this few. Tell me, guys, you write the goals. Find the book. There is my middle name. Guys, don't make me misbehave. You're the first on the list. Okay, so who is dragging? A lot of people are going to be dragging the first positions right now. See, I know because I've been there. You write them goals in a book, especially because you want to submit it to your leader, pastor. One of the things that you have been blessed to have in Christ's Arsenal Ministries is the fact that your pastors, the pastor asks you, especially if you relate your goals, some of you even write your plans. I've even seen a few already now. Submit it. And you don't know how blessed you are. Truly, you don't know how blessed you are. Because I don't know, I've not seen many churches that do it if it is not a coaching company. I've not seen many churches that do it. They can tell you about it, but they don't push you around for it. But I know because I've been there, you just write them goals, write them plans, because you know that if you have to relate to it, Pastor Augusta, she'll ask you, even if she's not, and some of the times I don't open some people's plans because I know that those are not goals. It's just list of things that they are writing so that I don't ask them for questions as part. They've not prepared for the ERB. Goals, we form the habit of some of us now, we cannot even find the books that we wrote our goals in. There aren't list of plans you write in a book and just keep them somewhere. Somebody said my story. We are changing it, guys. We are changing it. 2023, we are changing it. If you're going to change it with me in 2023, just let me know that you're going to change it with me. You're going to change it 2023. We write it, we don't even know where it is. We put it on our desktops, we don't even know where it is. As it's happening now, as we are taking note of it now, deliverance is coming, guys. Deliverance is here. Deliverance is here. We've been doing it for year in, year out. List of plans. And because they are not goals, we forget it doesn't work. Goals are literally daily envisioned steps. Do not, I wish I did put this word envisioned in block bold letters. Yes, sis, deliverance is here. They are envisioned that you sit down. It's not something that you just sit down one day and do. You take your time, you sit down and envision a whole year. Do you know what it means? Envision 365 or 66 days. You envision it. It's good that you wrote goals for January. You envision, January is just the beginning. It's going to be here soon. You envision it. As you're envisioning an outcome, a positive one, a desired outcome. That's what SMART acronym doesn't fully give you. Because it says, okay, specific. What else? Now I've forgotten them. Measurable, yeah. Accountable, actionable. At some point I changed to actionable. What else? There's the relatable, and then time bound. Yeah, all that. That's what it doesn't give you. Realistic, thank you. Yeah, I changed them to relatable at some point because it has to relate with you, relate with your spirit, relate with the God that's in you. However, they have to anybody wants to give me an example, or anybody wants me to envision their life, let's do a practical steps. Let's do it practically. Anybody wants to nurse Blessing? A woman. Okay, so we'll take the two guys, and can you unmute yourself and speak Blessing, or pick two? Nurse Blessing.
Good morning, ma.
Hi, good morning. Tell me about it.
Okay, ma, sorry, I didn't get the question.
You want practically to envision a desired outcome in 2023.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you doing at the moment? What do you?
Okay, for
what's
now,
your most desired and greatest desired outcome?
Okay, my
greatest desire.
Yes, is for me to emerge in my career. So I'm into network marketing. That is what I do full time. Yes.
Okay. So have you seen a desired outcome in terms of maybe there are mentors, people who are in network marketing, and they have reached the topmost cadre of network marketing? Say, for instance, which of the network markets now? So I don't know.
Yes, I have.
But I think
organization.
Okay, let's use Long Reach for example. I don't know which one you belong to. I don't have deep ideas, but I know that one of the things that you get to there are benefits when you get to a level, to a stage. You can travel to countries. You can have like I don't know whether it's stars, cars, or something, right?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
So I don't know what the topmost level is. I know that there are at some parts you can even own. I mean, I've not done network marketing in a long
Yeah,
time,
you
but
can
if I
own
can know what the
houses.
topmost, tell me what
Yes.
they're looking out for, even to the ones that are like your managers. What are they looking out for? It's not only to travel abroad. It's not
No,
only to what else?
That's not the goal for us. Those are just some benefits. The goal is freedom, financial freedom, whereby you control your income, you control your time, you control your space. You're not really limited by the country's economy anymore because you are making residual income. So they want to get you to the point whereby whether you're working or not, you are making passive income and you can actually pursue whatever
Can you hear me, Blessing?
life. Yes, ma, I can hear you, ma. Hello,
Can
ma,
you
can you
hear
hear
me,
me?
Blessing?
Yes, ma, I can hear
So
you,
it
ma.
was breaking, and I lost contact for a while. So can you start again, please?
Okay, I said the goal for us, like to get to the top there, is financial freedom. A state whereby you control your income, you control your time, you control your space. You can really do whatever you want to do at your own desired time. And you're not controlled by the economy of the country. They want you to get to a level whereby whether you work or not, you're making passive income. You're making residual income.
Okay. Okay, awesome. So let's say that because the things that you've listed, let me take financial freedom, for instance. There are steps that you need to take to attain that financial freedom. So
Yes, ma'am.
financial freedom can be relative to different persons in the same networking. So give me like a level, maybe you are in what level, maybe diamond, you want to get to gold or platinum, and at gold or platinum, you stand a chance to get 1, 2, 3 benefits. Give me something like that. Let's be practical.
Okay, ma. Although there are different ranks, but I would say for a session, one of the highest rank is the global ambassador. Okay, global ambassador, there are added benefits to that. Then another rank.
What?
Okay, I said global ambassadors. That is one of the high ranks.
One of the highest rank is what?
Global ambassadors. Then we have another, which is the Hall of Fame. Yes.
Which one are you at?
Okay, for me right now, I am an emerging leader. But recently we did something to our structure. An emerging leader means you're not a leader yet. You're emerging, you're still coming up. So but they kind of did a restructuring whereby they want everybody to begin from scratch. So even those that are the leaders, some persons get completed, they want everybody to begin from scratch. So currently I'm at the Kingsman level.
Okay, what are your benefits on the level that you're on?
Okay, the Kingsman level, we have what we call the standard method of operation. So the financial benefit is that, yes, based on my team, I'm able to make some commissions. That's like my profits. Okay, but it's not as much as.
Hold on. Give me a figure. It may be a less figure. Give me a benefit that is attached to your level. Maybe you make 5%. Or maybe you stand to get a fridge, or you stand to get an iron, and then the next level, maybe something higher. It could be a generator, it could be a car. Give me something like that. at this level that you are, you get maybe 5% of everybody's investment. At the next level, you start to get maybe 10 or 15% or 20% higher than what you are. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay, ma, I understand better now. So for that, I would say in that ranking, I'm a silver executive. I get 10% commission on everybody's purchases in my team.
Okay.
That's as a silver executive. Then the next higher level, which is the gold executive, I get 20% override commissions. Then the global ambassador, I get 30%.
Okay. So now, what's my definition for goals?
They are daily envisioned steps and actions with deliberate intent taken to attain a positive desired outcome.
Okay, so there are daily envisioned steps and actions. So now you can already see that you are getting 10% of everybody's investment in your team by December 31st, January. And you have 10 team. How many team members do you have?
I have about 70, 70 team members.
How many do you need to get to the next rank?
To get to the next rank? Maybe from 200 and above.
All right, that's it. So now you've seen it. So now you've seen that where you are, it's like when you use your Google map on your phone, right?
Yes, ma.
Visioning your goals is like you use Google map on your phone. You're in Adolo and you want to get to Sapele Road.
Okay.
And then when you put your location, which is where you are, silver rank, with 70 team members and 10%, when you put your location into the app, in your case, your location, the app is that you're sitting down to make goals in God, in the ideas, the knowledge, the wisdom that you have as well. When you sit down and put the location that you are, the state that you are, and you say, I'm going to I want to get to Sapele Road. When you're getting from Adolo to Sapele Road, the map can give you like 1 hour, and it's going to pass through different routes. Some routes can be having traffic. Some routes can be a free road. Now, when you do that in terms of your goals, you find out, okay, you would have, if it took you 50 weeks or 3 months to get 70 people, that means that another 6 months you could get 140 people, another 9 months you can get over 200 persons. So however, there can also be measures as to what can I do smartly, fastly, what can I do differently to allow me have amass a larger number of persons at a shorter number of time. So once you can see that, okay, already we established 200 persons, how can I get 200 persons in 3 months? And so if you are doing seminars, if you're doing trainings, every Thursday they gather at a place, or you have to use maybe services like copywriting, as to not just writing how to invite people to networking, because if you come and invite me to networking, I'm not going to come in 2022, even though you tell me that it's going to be, even though it is true that I'm going to make so much money from it, but because of the way you're inviting me to, I no go show. However, if you come online and then you find ways to get into different places and make adverts, you even paid adverts as well. And then you have, with a very good caption, whether with copywriting or whatever, a very good caption, which there are tools that can help you have the best of actions with even emotions filled. And then you have those captions and you do those paid ads. You can do ads for yourselves, or you can actually pay for it. And you have people sign up, come in. It is free. People will come for anything free. I've joined a lot, even this period, especially during this period, it's always everywhere. And then you have those webinars. You could be in WhatsApp, because people may not want to they don't know you, they may not just want to come to a webinar as such if they don't want to. So you can have WhatsApp, you can have whatever. You can have, your target can be 10 persons or 50 persons every week. 50 persons every week or 20 persons every week times 4 weeks is 80.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you get?
Yes,
So you
ma'am.
can have 10 persons every week, could be 40 persons every week, 10 persons every week. 10 times 4 is 40,
Yeah.
like that. So if you're able to do that, you've already started getting ways. You're not waiting to go outside to share flyer. You've already started. If out of 10, out of 20, 5 persons may be interested to be in your team. And what will keep them engaged is those, not the benefit that you're talking in your mouth that they have told you from your leader. So if it is that, you get this glass of cup after you joined for the first, you did something. Some people like network marketing that allows them to see a product. So that's why I think I can understand, because I'm using a particular toothbrush, I mean toothpaste, and if I can use long reach toothpaste and it works better, it has good fluorides and all the ingredients, is fine. So you have to show them the things. Oh, I think she's frozen. Those are the things that would help to draw people. You find out, you study about it, and do it differently than what people are doing. And then you can actually maybe give out some freebies, if it is 10,000 to register. Sometimes you can do a promo during those live webinars that you're giving them 10% discount for registration. And you know that there's a way that you can work it out with your uplines and all that. If you do that, you have reached a higher number of persons that you've had in 50 weeks that you have 70. And if you've done that in 6 months, if you have 10 every week, of course there'll be more. I'm just using the least, barest minimum. If you have 10 persons, you definitely have people. Some of the times you just have people need the numbers before people start, I don't know, maybe they buy products or whatever in your case. But that number that you are finding ways to get numbers. You have students as well. You can go to students, you can go to hospitals, you can speak with teachers, and all that. Teachers are the set of people that like those kind of networking things, and all that. You can just find where in Benin City that I am has a community of people that I know they always gather. You can even find, not in Cameo, because I'm not sure you go fit doing. You can go to some churches in your churches in Benin, and so long as they have benefits. I mean, I don't know if they sell like anything about multi-vitamin, supplement or whatever.
We have food supplement, beverages, things that you can use, toothpaste.
Awesome. So if those beverages attack or solve a problem in terms of maybe fats, then will help us lean, after this Christmas now, all the JD fats that you've gathered, we have supplements that can help you to, or, and all that. Those are your marketing points. And you get people to come on your group. You can go to churches and speak with a leader, a women's leader, and say, okay, we have this for free. Just come and talk to me about it. Whether it's a school, group of teachers, but you've got to make a move. Because if you sit at the law and say you want to go to Saple Road, you're not going to reach there.
Yes.
Yeah. You can either decide to reach there with Tuke. They will stop in different places. Or you decide to take an Uber and then you just move smoothly. So that means you're sitting down to envision the steps that would be taken in week 1, in week 2, week 3. What am I going to do? You find how many places can I go? Who can I call? You list the churches, list the names of people that you have, connects that you have. It may be teachers, it may be nurses, list them. Okay, week 1, I've gotten these names of numbers, these locations. Week 2, I'm going to call all of them. So week 1 can be gathering and amassing. I'm going to call all of them for speaking. Or week 2, it can be doing ads and for different products that we have, and amassing numbers of people in the group, and then start talking about benefits and results. And then if you do only just, there are more, but I'll give you just those 2 because it is not a one-on-one session. We're having a like other people on the group, so we can move on. I'll give you just the 2. And if you do it, I bet you in 90 days, you would have gotten extra 70 people. And which is over 200. Okay, it's not up to 200, yeah. But you would have, if you worked so well in 90 days, you would have grown beyond the silver rank. And I want to see you grow beyond the silver rank in 90 days. Can we do that?
Yes,
so did I help you?
Yes, ma, you did.
So thank you very much. And you begin to write down those things. And when you do, you take those steps with deliberate intent, be it with the callings and going. You know, the thing about the scripture says the Luke 18:1 says the woman kept coming, the widow kept coming, even though unjust church. So when people see that you're pressing and you're pressing with something that has value, they definitely tend to give you a break. So yes, can we move on? Who's the next person?
Thank you very
Ewoma,
much,
are you
I
on?
really do appreciate it.
So
Thank you,
Blessing
ma'am.
seems to be frozen. I don't know if I'm the one that is. So what do you think?
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Did that serve you well?
Yes, my dear. Thank you very much, ma'am. I really do appreciate
Thank
it.
God. It's okay, Ewoma, next. So you can lower your hand now. All right, Ewoma.
Good morning, Ma. Thank you for the opportunity. So one of the goals that I have this year is to increase my income, and like get involved with like investments and opportunities that multiplies my income and have like make my money work for more money sort of things. So that's kind of like one of my goals this year, and also to finish up with my studies completely. I'm almost there. So
oh, congratulations with your studies. So let me say, one of the things from the definition of the goals about envisioning the steps that you want to take for a desired outcome is that you envision where you are and what are the necessary things that you need to do firstly. Because whilst you have finances, you have bookwork, which one comes first? Which it could be finances because it has to fund the bookwork. It could be bookwork or your career because you have to wrap it up and be focused on the next on your finances and all that. So for you, it would be how much do you have now? How much more would you like to have now? What are the skills that you have now that can drive you to? What are the skills that you have now that is giving you what you have now? And what more skills can you have or add that can increase your income? Because sometimes when we want a higher job, a higher paying income or higher income, the skills that we need to upgrade our skills to suit the higher paying jobs or higher paying incomes. And so again, how much knowledge do I have about investment? Sometimes investments are knowledge based. You have to really understand. You want to start doing forex, you want to start doing investment in bamboo apps and all that. You have to understand that market. You want to invest in Apple, you have to understand the bearish market, the bullish market. Is it a good time to buy or to sell and all that? So for you, I think without just talking above your head, from where you are, the first thing is what is your present income? What is the desired income you have in mind? How much more do you want? What are the skills that you have that can generate those income? Is it just your degree, your schooling, or there are other services that you can do? Now, if it's from your, even if it's investments are investments that are mostly for the future. And at some point you begin to resell them and upsell them. So currently, there has to be something that is giving you income for you to be able to invest.
Yeah.
So that means that you've got to work on more income to be able to invest, because you do have money, but there may not just be enough to invest in some kind of product, in some kind of stocks, in some kind of shares and all that. So you've got to work on how much more can I earn to be able to invest? How much more can I earn that I can actually have passive, that I can actually earn, invest, and then be earning passively. Then there's also there are several things that you can invest in. Those ones I can talk about them much later. I mean, I think even Pastor mentioned yesterday in church, can I have more money to invest in maybe real estate, maybe short stay, maybe Airbnbs? Can I use my apartments to make extra money if it's possible? That's another way to make money whilst you're where you are. Or it's just the services that you provide. So you've got to find the skills and find more income earning opportunities to be able to invest. So for your schooling, I think that what's the desired outcome? Desired outcome, is it the gown? Is it the fact that it gives you the job, a better paid job? Whatever feeling that is around that graduation, the excitement, the dopamine that you feel. Maybe you felt it during your BSc, maybe you felt it during your master's. Now, times it at maybe getting more and more. I mean, that's like the height of heights. I mean, aside if you want to go ahead for professorship and all that.
No.
And yeah, and you can just envision that feeling. And then when you've envisioned it, then like the other lady, you ask yourself, what do I do to shorten the time or to get there? Because the way it's like I don't know if Mercedes is on the call. It's like a bride who's getting married. The maybe not anxious, maybe not anxiety, but there's this excitement looking forward to that day, and all that. But that's just for marriage. And it's not the pinnacle of a lady's life, right? There are other values, other things that you strive for. So you think of whatever, maybe it's how you look forward to your birthday because it's going to be lots of cakes, lots of celebrations and all that. Whatever that feeling is, sometimes you begin to test your birthday dresses ahead of the time. Whatever that feeling is, begin to test out the aftermath. So that means it allows you to know, okay, if I am done with my thesis and it's approved, and all I need to do is just wait, then fine. If I'm not done and there are certain things that I need to do, then I have to increase my study, increase my writing speed, increase this so that I can quickly attend that. If it is funds that I need, then I have to create a funding plan as to, okay, I'll tie my belly, there's so many money that you have that you may have wasted that I've mentioned before. Things that we don't need because it's sweet mouth, things that we don't need, is just want, we just buy them. But maybe there are things that I can eliminate in my life, like eating out and just saving more money. I say, okay, this week I'm going to be making my food in the house, and then I've saved extra money than buying out in my put it towards that fund for your graduation process and all that you have to do and all that. So yeah, I don't know if this helps, but that is what I think that can happen.
Yeah.
Whilst I'm saying that, there's no okay, so is everybody still here? If you're in the comment, if you're here, still put it in the comment section for me that you're here, guys. Thank you, Oma.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Ma.
If you're here, put it in the comment section for me that you're here, because I'm seeing people leaving. So whilst I'm going to go back to share my screen. Documents, comment here. Share. All right, Faith, thank you for being here. Yes, still here, Precious. Yes. Okay, it can't just be the two of you that are here. So who are those that are here again? Go ahead and just, if any of the things said to the ladies helped you, can you let me know that you gained direction, maybe wisdom, or you had an aha moment from listening to the ladies session? Anyone? if it helped you in any way. All right, ladies. So yeah, you're welcome. So just tell me in the comment section that whilst you were not the one who was asking the questions, but listening to the sessions with the ladies helped you, it gave you an insight. When you were listening, it gave you an insight as to how to go about envisioning your goals and you could start seeing the deliberate intents that you needed to take to arrive at a desired outcome. Anyone? Okay, so for the goals, it helped you. All right, Jen, good to know that it helped you. So increasing my finances, improving and acquiring skills. Yes. All right, it helped you too. Great to know it helped you. Okay. So the template still goes on. These are still answers that the review answers. Okay, good to know. So you ask now for the goals. Did I set goals for all aspects of my life where they are achieved? Establishing your business and investment, great, awesome. I like to hear the success stories as well. One thing about it, I learned the focus is key for finances. I need to know what skills. All right, awesome. Good. So did I set goals? What things did I really desire to see in 2022 that came to pass? So what goals did you set across all? You got a clear insight. Awesome. What goals did I set across different areas of my life? How did I accomplish or achieve them? Which ones worked and which ones didn't? So you list the different areas of your life: God, relationship, family, parents, siblings, significant other, spouse, as the case may be here. So you list the goals that you said, because sometimes that's why people just, accidentally walk into dramas in their life, because you don't set goals for your relationships. Anybody can be your friend. It can be any guy that you just met in the motor park. I'm not saying that there are not divinely orchestrated connections at some absurd places, but you don't have protocols, you don't have boundaries. Anybody can just wander into your life with one soft story and you buy it. So you need to ask yourself, list the things that you deeply desire that cut across relationship. Maybe the reasons why you're having these issues are because you didn't have such goals. Families, with parents, with siblings, health. One of the things that we take so for granted is health, I'm not even putting body and fitness, which is supposed to be there, and all that. Finances in terms of money, investment, social impact. Guys, see the social impact. Let me just say, for instance, I can call them like mercy impact, because let me say, for instance, what we do in church, where we have orphanage, the Ministry of Health, where we have meetings at the orphanage. Do you have goals towards such things, and all that? Academics, business and careers, personal development, effectiveness and growth. I have a full course on personal development, personal effectiveness and personal growth. Guys, this after God is what's the word? I shouldn't be lacking words. This is a stepper. It increases you. If your personality, I am a personal development enthusiast. I don't joke with it. Like right from when I was in high institution, I don't joke with it. If I tell you amount in dollars that I've spent in developing myself, you won't believe it. I could literally go hungry, but pay for consultations, pay for courses, pay for communities, pay for things that you cannot be reasoning paying for. You cannot be reasoning. You be like, exactly why am I paying that? And most of the time, some of these things I pay for are things that I already know and have. I was with a friend, a non-Nigerian, and when she realized, she saw the things that I was doing and how much I had paid. She was like, "Why do you pay all that? Like, that's millions in my currency. What exactly do you pay all that for?" So in their country, they don't have an idea of thought leadership. They don't even, that's not their business, right? They just, only one thing they know is their president, is their oga, pata pata for them all. But this one would upscale you. It would skyrocket you in a way that you don't want to talk about. So you need to rate these areas. Here you find out in details, the specific, definite outcomes you had in mind for all aspects. Did you fail or succeed in achieving them? If you wanted to pray more, did you pray? Or if you prayed more, what did you do to pray more? Then you have to continue doing it. You have to list them out. If you wanted to pray more, I did not pray more. What stopped you from praying more? Was it that, you had, for students, you had 8 months, almost 8 months strike, and then you could do so much, you could increase in whatever you wanted to do. Did you use that? Did you utilize that time management? Was it there? That would be part of what you can learn in character as well. If you didn't pray well, what happened? Was it the laziness? Because I tell you what, guys, if you're with me, put it in the comment section. One of the things that is killing us as Christians is laziness. We are so lazy. Guys, put it in the comment section. We are so lazy. Like, God isn't going to come down to do some certain things for you. We procrastinate. The only thing, it is sad that when you go on Instagrams, on social media, all you find is goals. And when you type goals, just try it. The decadence in that is going on in this generation causes heartbreak. Go on Instagram, just try it and type #goals. #goals. The things that you would see come out as #goals could be picture of a lady with maybe has done lipo, seats shared with cars, picture of couples. That's the thing. Like, just go on Instagram and type goals. What you will see will shock you. And that's what we are going around everywhere. And yes, still these couples, years later, they are breaking up. Those are what goals are for lots of people. And it's sad. So you can see that if you don't take heed to yourself and purpose in your heart, the things that you want to achieve, you will just let them fly. So you have to be able to kill laziness. The reason why I put it, the introduction template on the group is because part of the things that has hampered us is laziness, procrastination, as well as negligence. Laziness must die. It's not going to die by just saying it, or it's not dying by fire, by force. It dies by doing exactly what is opposite of laziness. Exactly what is opposite of procrastination, irrespective of your feeling and emotions at any given time. If you're meant to get up and send a text message, you get up and send a text message. If you're meant to get a report done, you get up and get a report done. If you're meant to read a book, you get up and find ways to read the book. You can find the audio book and put it in your phone and listen to it. If you think that light is your problem, you find alternatives to sort out your light. We're in a third world country. That's not going to hamper you because people are in the same world. They're doing greater things. So what is stopping you? That's why you need a mentor. Guess what? I used to literally run away from some of my mentors because they are wahala too much. And that their wahala is exactly what you need in your life. Discipline, devotion, devotion, because it's one thing to desire. Another thing after desiring is to be disciplined. After being disciplined, you need to be devoted to the course. After being devoted to the course, you just know that you've gotten to, it would work. So you look at these things and find out exactly what, because if you take out the laziness, take out the procrastination, let me tell you something that happened in the Bible that you already know. The truth is, the things that you want to really achieve in life, you can achieve them. There's nothing stopping you, guys. Nothing stopping you. You're literally unstoppable, guys. I know how. In the Old Testament, you remember those children, those people that said they wanted to build a tower? Is it Tower of Babel? To get to God, right? I'll give you two scriptures. I have blueprints from these scriptures. I'll show you two places in the scripture. If you want me to show you, just tell me that you want me to show you. It's not part of the review, but if you want me to show you, just tell me you want me to show you. Let me know that you want to see it. Tell me you want to see it, guys. Tell me. Show you. I'll show you, sis. Okay, I'll show you your DM, guys. The others don't want it. Okay, guys. All right, it's okay. Those guys, the Bible said that they purpose in heart. I know people, you're learning purposeful living. See, that I was doing right in school. I was living purposefully. I knew my purpose. I was intentional. Intentional that, I don't have issues. I don't have problems with title. You just leave me in the bush. That song that is saying, leave me at the altar with my father. I had purpose in my heart that, you see, if it's prophetic, I'm going to do it by the leading of God. So what do I need to do it at? If it is spending time with God, I spend time with God, intentional. I wasn't looking at anybody's face. It was so when I didn't care who came or who didn't go. I would go out. Literally, I heard the Lord put in me an alarm. Like once the alarm, it was always ringing. Once it rang, let's say, time don't reach to go inside. Time don't reach to go inside. I can be with you, and I've switched. And I did the things that I was taught to do as to get me to enter into the prophetic. I went for prophetic meetings. Not so many. I watched them. The only one I remember now that I went for, I don't know if some of you ever watched Apostle Johnson Suleiman. Guys, you know him, right? I went for one of those crusades in Garrick. If you should not laugh, or if you laugh, I banned you. I went for one of those okay, guys, you can laugh. I went for one of those crusades, the only one that I remember. I think it used to be something about Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost talk to me. I'm not sure it was Holy Ghost talk to me, because I don't think I went to Holy Ghost talk to me ever. But then they used to have consistent crusades in Benin. This one was in Garrick. Many of you know Garrick School in Ekenwa. So I went for the crusade myself, and I think we were 3 other 2 leaders then. And after the conference, guys, it was real to just be, touching the hem of the garment. Oh God, guys, I was crazy. Touching the hem of the garment of Jesus. There are 2 things I wanted to show you guys. The people, the Tower of Babel guys, they proposed in their heart that they will build a tower. They proposed it. And God said, if we lead them, they will do it, right? And then the other part of purpose too, the woman with the issue of blood said she proposed in her heart that if she can touch but the hem of his garment, he will be healed. Once they proposed it, once you can get to do that, you get it. And it comes with not just, going for reading the pursuit of books like Pursuit of Purpose or Purpose Pursuit. I don't know, all those books, because this purpose thing is tricky. you have to add intentionality to your purposeful living. You have to add intentionality. You have to add intentionality. Guys, that's back to this gist. I've given you these things in case you missed it. Back to the gist, guys. So this crusade, I carried myself and go there. As we were there, the man of God was prophesying, preaching, healing, and doing all that he was doing. I was seeing myself doing these things, in months, in years to come. I just believed it because I have watched Ministers Without Blemish, Ministers of Fire. I watched Shamsote. So after the meeting, now as we come over to him, and I said, okay, I now sat down there and proposed in my heart that if I can just but touch the hem of his garment, right, guys, something would drop on me. It will flow on me. If you're ready to hear this gist now, because after now we'll not talk about it again. You can just let me know. Laugh now, guys. I just was looking. I'm listening to the word, but all the while I'm just looking for opportunity that I can just but touch the hem of his garment. That's all I just came. I just touched the hem. That's all I'm looking for, and there are protocols. I'm just checking out where is the shortest, the fastest, shortest possible means to go there. As I tried, if you see the flinging, these guys, they were hefty men. They picked me like this, and they flung me. And guys, I wore. I can still remember wearing my orange skirt. That was a Caribbean dress. It was a Caribbean skirt. I can literally remember my Caribbean orange skirt. It was a long skirt. It had this embroidery on the down part, and they flinged me. I was going there with so much tears, reverence, asper. I have to collect, I have to grab, tap. This was beyond tapping. And they flung me. It was the past tense, whichever one, guys, you understand. The way these people like this, yeah. And I landed wherever I landed. Away. I landed wherever I landed. And the man of God closed and left. And I just thought to myself, I was still crying. Let me tell you the truth. I tried one trick. The first trick I tried was to do like someone that I needed him to lay hands on. I exactly to hear that. So they told me, if you're sick, go to the sick people's aisle. And I knew that I wasn't sick. Excuse me. So I couldn't go to the sick people's aisle. I just wanted my own way. After the flinging things now, I had to go and lay on the altar, and just pray, and like something really happened to me. So someone had pity on me, who saw that the way they flung me and said, okay, you didn't touch him, you didn't get to him. So I don't know if it's for me. Can you all mute your mics? Can you hear me now better? Please someone put in the chat box that you can hear me better, because I'm not joined with any other device. My sister, leave me at the altar. So the brother now explained to me that the man of God may have left with me, they may have, flung me like that, but the anointing, the grace is still on the altar, it has not left though. They're telling me sorry. It has not left though. Everything that he came with is still on that altar. If you can just go to the altar. So I went there and I rolled. And first of all, at the altar girls, I used to roll very well at the altar without looking at anybody's or caring about my color of dress. Guys, you would think that was it. It was between me and the the two others that came. Nobody was going to talk about it apart from the two others. And maybe if they talk about it, it would be to my senior pastor. And that was it was okay. They talked. When I came back, they talked about it amongst all the pastors, guys. It was a laughing thing. It was a laughing thing, but it wasn't really a laughing thing because me, I knew how I felt. And I thought, guys, you would think that is it. Only for a few months later, the CD came out in the market, and one of my pastors bought the CD in the market. And whilst they were, they don't use. One of my pastors bought the CDs in the market, and Pastor Ambrose, Jesus. And whilst they didn't just click past the beginning, they started watching it from the beginning, and all the thing that was hidden, how I was flung. I think that was how they started talking about it. I got a call that, come on, what's going on? As in, my pastors bought the CD and they watched, and these people of God did not cut it. They left it in that CD. Yes, guys, they left me in the CD. The flinging experience. They left it in the CD and they sold it. Yells. I wasn't feeling Jehovah. That's what happened. I know, and the taunting, the laughters, it was fun. Everybody made jest of me. It wasn't hurting. At no point was I hurt. I even joined. It was a flinging experience. Yes, I had a flight for once in my life. And that was the experience. One of the things that busted me into the prophetic. Two things I wanted to take out was that I purposed in my heart and I was intentional about it, even though I had limited knowledge at the time and I didn't know how to go about it. But those two things gave me a flight into the prophetic. Guys, that's all you need. Purpose it in your heart. When I say purpose, it's decide. It's a decision that happens. That woman said, if I touch the hem of his garment, that was her goal. She would get whole. Despite the things that were surrounded, the difficulty, she got to touch it. Despite the height of however heaven looked high, these guys said they were going to build a tower. They decided this is beyond decision. The purpose, this is beyond, I'm just going to decide about it. It wasn't it's not just light thinking. These guys decided in their heart. Now you see it, guys. So there has to be a good level of intentionality. You have to be with deliberate intent. That's why when you envision the goals, you deliberate them with, you envision them with actions, with deliberate intent, right? You envision them, steps that you would take to get there with deliberate intent that you would take to attend there. My deliberate intent may not be out. Kill laziness, procrastination, be intentional. And to do that, you need help. One of the things that I know in Lioness it's a bootcamp, it's an inner circle bootcamp for ladies. And one of the things that we do is we want to arise. And so we're lioness, whether you are wounded or you've never been wounded, but it's all about arising in every sphere of your life. And one of the things that we ensure happens is that we do things with deliberate intent, with purpose. We just need to think about it, envision it, and it's going to happen. So, did you fail or succeed in achieving all those things in your spirituality, in your family, in every aspect of your life? What are the takeaway lessons? If you failed, why did you fail? Why do you think it failed? If you succeeded, why do you think you succeeded? Now, did you just stumble upon succeeding, or you found a pathway, or you found a navigation system, or you found a blueprint? Can you use that blueprint again? That's what I found. That's why I'm having this review and subsequent retreat meetings with you guys. So peers, here's where you need result yielding coach. Yeah. Coaching, guiding with envisioning desired outcomes. One of the things that happen that I do for these ladies in the lab, Lioness Arising Bootcamp is what Shortener's Lab, is that they are, in short, when we have sessions, and the funny thing, we can just stumble upon ourselves in meetings or just in a physical meeting, and it's about I'm going to solve a solution. I had always been envisioning myself in in the members of the parliament, of a particular parliament, because there were so many security levels and all that. But I mean, I've assessed other higher things or other high things, and I thought it was going to be the same. And so one day I came back and I told my deputy director, I'm going to the parliament tomorrow. And she looked at me and said, do you know how old I am? I said, I'm 20 something. I've never been there and it's my country. How are you going to go there? I'm like, do you want to come to see how I'll go there or not? She didn't believe. And the next day I sent her pictures coming back from the parliament and even having more access and connections at the parliament. And she was like, you this Nigerian girl, who are you? I'm like, you don't worry, you just work with me, aspire working with me and all that. But it didn't just happen. I had thought about it, I had desired it. I knew that there were hurdles to cross, there was level of security clearances that ought to happen. But I'm also skilled, trained to know how to assess those things and how to answer those questions and how to, place myself in a point that is irresistible. I think I should teach about the irresistible me, the irresistible you, the irresistible lady. As the first lesson I learned in Kami, one of the development classes that I had, first training has been at the core. In short, even the materials that were given me for that training, maybe in 2010 or 2011 or so, I still have it. I travel with it, I still have it. Every time I travel, I'm always having that book in my bag. I don't know how. It's not like I deliberately find it, but sometimes I just find that book is on me. It's over 10 years it's been with me. The material is still with me. So yeah, maybe I don't know, but maybe one day we'll teach it. I'm not promising, but you can be irresistible. That's one thing that you may not like me, but you cannot resist me. You cannot resist the depth that I come from. I'm not saying that is peculiar to me, it's particular to me. It can be to any one of you here, guys. You may not like me, but you cannot resist the depth that I come from, the wisdom that I have, the knowledge that I have. You can't resist it. Like whether it's prophecy, if the usefulness, the value that I carry, you can't resist it. And if for any reason, maybe by word of you heard something about me and then you try to, okay, whatever judgment you have, if you listen to me and I give you value, you can't resist it. Because my value is not from a point of bias, it's from a core that I have come to learn and amass. And what I'm doing in this season is transferring that value. One thing I've known, in 2019, 2020, I had one of my mentors. It was our 60th birthday on the 24th of December. And it was beautiful to see a whole school sports center being named after her in Lagos. And it was beautiful to watch it. It was her 60th, and they named the secondary school she went to, they named the sports center after her, Methodist High School, I think, in Yaba and all that. Sadly, I wasn't in Lagos, so I couldn't be in the meeting. I got the invite to the birthday party, but at Thanksgiving service, but I couldn't attend. And one thing she kept saying, then it was 2019 to 2020. If you ever were around me, even in the midst of the things that happened in 2020, if you ever were around me, Sundays were not my day because of it was a one-on-one class and a group classes. Because of the COVID, we had to be doing, after 2019, had to be doing virtually. Every Sunday, guys, I paid for it though. Are you there? Are you here with me? I paid for this training and coaching for a mentor. If I mention the name, you all know her. Every one of you will know her. I paid for it too, and it was every Sunday 4 p.m. Whether I go to the church, I preach, or no, I must come back. And when I come back, I must attend a training. Guys, I paid for trainings. The Sunday you don't attend, they send you, first of all, they send you assignments during the week. You do it in preparation for the meeting that she will ask you questions and work with you. Any day you miss the meetings, you will be kicked out of the accountability groups. We paid money, like we paid real money. Guys, we started with 250 persons in each WhatsApp group. I was in group 5. Because they had to form, in 2019, they had to form like in each group so that, okay, group of these, you can meet her, group of these, you can meet her, depending on how you scale up, right? On how you consistently scale up. Guys, at the end of the event, we were 50 something. Every week you miss, you will be kicked out. You cannot miss a group, a virtual meeting, or you'll be kicked out with your money. I know pay small money. There was a day I sent a message and I'm going to miss because I was airborne and I didn't, the message had arrived, but because it's a system already that the person who I sent a message to is not even the person that will kick me out of the group if they don't see me in the class. My flight was on a Sunday. They kicked me out. Excuse me. They kicked me out of the class. I had to send a message. I've already explained that I was airborne. They send me a screenshot of the time you sent the message before you got airborne. And that was the only thing that allowed me to get back access into the class. One thing she taught me was you are the value. She kept on re-echoing it. I am the value. And I've always known that I'm an irresistible person. 2016, 2015, I go to trainings, leadership, basic, advanced leadership academies, and I know that there's something about me that has been different, that irresistible touch with God. Yeah. Okay. Know that you are the value. You are the value. So you really need, yeah, I love to see that. Yes, you are the value. Don't write you are the value, write I am the value if you're writing, right? Say it to yourself as well. Yeah. So yeah, you really do need result yielding coach. I don't mean it's one thing about that I've learned is the thing that the coaches that I've had don't push down what they want on you. They open up what is on the inside of you, and that's what you pay for. And it's just one thing to have people read things watch things on YouTube, read things on YouTube and come and have a review class or goal setting class with you. Because they didn't carry it to transfer. It's another thing when you've had people who have had results guide and help you envision a desired outcome. So let's not flog the matter. The next thing that you're